Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Paul with Vintage Sports Card Finds. Just doing a little mail day today. Um, I went to the post office looking to pick up something from like I said in my last video, I had bought a collection from one of the viewers of the channel, or at least part of a collection. And that was in the P.O. box today, but this was also there, and I'd sort of forgotten I'd bought this. So I'm gonna kind of do this first, just a quick video on what we got here. This is 1965 Topps baseball, so it's a lot I bought on eBay. There's 294 cards, and I paid 137 with shipping, tax, cost of everything. So all in, I'm into this for $137 or 46 to 47 cents a card. Now, it's a total shot in the dark. The guy did say it was kind of mid-grade, low grade. And I know there's going to be some in here that are absolute travesties, but I figure there's going to be some good ones that I can put in my set, and then I'll just sell the rest. You know what I mean? Just to keep it simple, that's what I'm going to do. And, in the end, whatever cards I end up adding to my set will cost me very little. But I did just want to hit on one quick topic before we get into the cards. Is buying, how do you buy vintage? And to me, I've told you I've always bought in large chunks. I try to buy in large quantities and try to buy in bulk because it ends up being cheaper, and you get some cards. You'll always end up with a star or two along the way, and you get to pay a cheaper price. Now, there's going to be a lot of cards in here that are going to stink, and they're not even going to be in that good a shape, but it has resale value because it's vintage. And you really can't go in and buy this stuff, and people will want you to pay more, but the reality is, if you can pick up lots like this on eBay for that price, why would you pay more? Now, if these cards were VG excellent to near mint, then you can expect to pay more. But in this condition, this is kind of how it is. All right. And this is how you can sort of fill in a set. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to dive into what we got here, and we're going to see what we got. All right. And we'll be back in 1 second. Okay. So I went through it, and I kind of identified what was good, what wasn't good. And there were some decent things in here. And of course, like I said, there were some bummers. So let's start with this. Some of my favorite cards are these cards that have multiple Hall of Famers on them. Unfortunately, this one here, Hank Aaron, Roberto Clemente, but someone put in hole punch. A lot of the league leaders in this particular lot were hole punched. It is what it is. All right, this one was a bummer because Mickey Mantle, right? Boog Powell and Harmon Killebrew. It's hole punched and it's got paper loss, but it's Mickey Mantle. So for 47 cents, I'll take it. Another Mickey Mantle. This one's heavily creased, complete disaster, but it's got Mickey Mantle, Harmon Killebrew, and Brooks Robinson. Hole punched, chunks missing, etc. But it's a Mickey Mantle card, so hopefully we'll do better. And then this one, I have this card already in my 65 set, so I wasn't worried too much about it when I saw it. I said, 64, Don Drysdale and Sandy Koufax. But again, hole punched. I just figured I'd show you those cards up front. This one was nice. So this is what I mean by being able to purchase cards and you'll end up with sort of a steal in the lot. So this is a Joe Morgan rookie card. I'm pretty sure I don't have this card. I don't know that off the top of my head. But either way, if I do have it, this is a Joe Morgan rookie I can sell. And it's in decent shape. It's VG. I don't see any noticeable creases in it. I haven't even taken it out of the sleeve that it came in. Sorry for the glare. So this is probably like a 4, you know? So that was a nice find. I was really excited to see that. Jim Bunning. All right. A lot of semi-stars, banged up corner there on the Jim Bunning. No big deal. Another looks like waxed out Tommy Harper. Tony Canigliaro. I don't know if this is... I don't think this is rookie. I think his rookie was 64. But I'll have to double check that. So it's a Tony Canigliaro. I mean, it's obviously in rough shape. Cardinals team card. This one was pretty nice. Not bad shape. Probably like VG. Strong card. Jim Cott. So that's a nice looking card, right? I mean, pretty solid. I don't know if I have it or not, and I'll compare it to the one I have and see which one's better. I didn't see a lot of cards in the slot that would improve drastically on the 65s that I have, but nevertheless, you never know. I'm pretty sure I didn't have those 2 mantles, so I'll throw those into the set for now. Rico Petrocelli, rookie card. So this one has a crease. You can see it there. I don't know if you guys can see it. But again, another rookie of a really good player. Back paper loss. This one's a Cubs team card. So I pulled out some team cards just to show you. And then we got 2 Bill Mazeroskis. Let's take a look at this one first. Not bad. VG. And then this one here. Probably looks a little bit better. But still, probably around VG. Not bad. 2 Gil Hodges. This Gil Hodges is weak. Has a crease in it. Etc. This one, much better. So I was excited to maybe add some cards to my set. This one I know I don't have, but boy, it's not a good example. Brooks Robinson, 1965, in a run over by a truck. This might have been a bicycle spokes card. Gee whiz. You can see the creases, the damage, the surface damage. I don't see any of it. There's a little bit of the corner just gone. Chunk of the corner just gone there. But it's a Hall of Famer, Brooks Robinson. Tommy Harper. This one is in nice shape. Looks like it had some water damage there at some point. In there. I'm so Tommy John, sorry. Not Tommy Harper, Tommy John. Nice looking card. Billy Williams. Big fat crease running right down the middle of Billy Williams. So that's a bummer, but it is what it is. Don Zimmer. That card is also creased. Denny McLain. Unmarked checklist with some water damage. So a lot of these cards seem to be prone to the water damage there. A lot of these cards are problem cards, but You get what you pay for, right? Dick Raditz, a monster, nice looking card. Orlando Pena. Couple of Wes Parkers. This one's got a crease in it. This one's wax stained. Joe Cunningham. That one's pretty nice. This Joe Cunningham I picked out because it was card 496. I don't know when the high numbers begin on this particular year. I want to say it's late 400s, early 500s, but I don't know for sure. Ken Harrelson. This one's not in bad shape. Let's see any creasing there. Some surface wrinkling there a little. But not bad for card 479. We'll see if we need it. This one here, Ralph Terry. It's got some paper loss at the top. Corner's gone, 406. Hal Reniff. This card doesn't look bad, solid VG card. Doesn't look like it has any noticeable creasing. Card 413. George Smith. This card looks pretty solid. Nice VG card. Some rounding on the corners. A little bit of a ding there at the bottom. Card 483. And then the only card in the 500s is the Yankees team card. Card 513. And it's obviously got its issues. Right? Bad, horrific corner down there at the bottom. Basically some rounding on the corners and this really bad corner down here with what looks to be a crease. All right. So these are kind of the better cards I pulled out of there. Listen, I'm going to be honest. I've had better finds on eBay buys. I was hoping these would be a little bit stronger condition-wise, but that's the game you play. That's the gamble you take. But as far as I'm concerned, you pull out a couple of Mickey Mantles, even if they are league leader cards, and have holes in them. But I would say that the star of this one is the Joe Morgan card, the rookie, the Jim Cott, and the Rico Petrocelli rookie, and a couple others like Mazerovsky and Brooks Robinson. So some nice finds in there. It is what it is. But it just goes to, it's a gamble in terms of what you're going to find when you buy these lots, unless it's described as, excellent to near mint. But you're probably going to pay through the nose for those. And I don't have that kind of budget. So we stick to what we can do. And you hope to find a couple of studs here and there to fill in some sets. At least that's what I do. And there's something to be said for finding some of these cards. Now, I will say this. These are probably the lesser conditioned cards of the whole lot. Most of them are VG. There's, I don't think, any others with pinhole, hole punches in them. There's probably some more in there that's creased. I will see as I go through and compare it to my 65 set. So as I'm going through, I'll sort of determine what's there and what isn't. But that's sort of the fun of it. And then we'll go from there. You know what I mean? But that's how I do it. That's how I find some diamonds in the rough. And I think that Joe Morgan would qualify as a semi diamond in the rough. Um, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching. We will be having quite a few videos coming up. As I've said, the basketball top 10 is taking shape. I'm pulling the cards for that now. I will show you what I got from that purchase from the viewer of the channel, and I will get that video up. 1971 Topps Baseball is still something that I want to do. I had another viewer, a different viewer of the channel, contact me about another potential purchase. So that's great. And that's one of the reasons I started the channel. And just because I love talking about cards and I love talking about them with you. So please comment, like, share, subscribe. It really helps me out. And I really want to hear what you think. You know what I mean? Did I waste my money on this? Is it good, bad, ugly, indifferent? I can see all perspectives on that. I really can. Um, you know, uh, I don't like lesser conditioned cards either. So, but I look at it as you got to take the good with the bad. I want to thank all our new subscribers, and as always, the subscribers who've been there from the start. And we're trying to get over the 100 subscriber mark, which is a milestone, if you will. So that'll be cool. Hoping to do that with this video. We were hoping to have that done by February 1st, a little bit beyond that, but that's okay. And as always, thanks so much, guys, for supporting the channel, for watching, and as always, happy hunting. Thanks. Bye.